away they go. So off the 400 metre mark, you can see Camilla Wishaw, number 21, and Cassie Hyam, number 22, pushing off there. And coming through the line with 7 laps to go is Sean Quilty also. He's off the 360 metre mark. So Adam Parker, number 19, the next runner across, followed by fabulous Phil Noden there in the black and white, followed by yesterday's Daleston mile winner Josh Sape. They're all going through with under 7 laps to go now. Next in the green and white is Travis Longmuir, being followed by the yellow and white of Craig Harris. They're still coming through. David Spence being in the orange, being followed by Nicholas O'Connor in the purple. Very well-bred young lad, and a long stride on him too. Next runner along, the additional starter Michael Priest, followed by the black Jordan Walker, who ran well yesterday at Daleston. Ian Burrow in the green, and then Nicholas Alexander Bacalja, and Sven Richter. And through now goes Stefan Catalano with 6 laps to run. So Stefan Catalano, number 27, now with less than 6 laps to run, he's our leader. You'll see him go past the Criterion Hotel sign pavilion, and the goalpost now getting a good cheer on from his McGarity squad. He's the leader of the race. Second here, number 22, Cassie Hyam. She's a good mover, and she leads out from Camilla Wishaw in third. Fourth is Anna McDonald, and then there'll be a margin now to the next runner, which is Sean Quilty. So he rounds off the top 5. He goes through with 6 laps to run. Then comes the Bendigo boy, Adam Parker. He's in 6th placing. Another Bendigo boy, fabulous Phil Noden in 7th, followed by from Shepparton, Joshua Sape, the Daleston Miles champion of yesterday, who fought out a great battle with Michael Priest. So you can see number 29 a little bit further back in the field. 6 laps to go now for the orange David Spencer. He passes Travis Longmuir in the green and white, the yellow and white of Craig Harris. Michael Priest from Bendigo runs steadily. He's followed by the purple colour there, Nicholas O'Connor. Then comes Ian Burrows, followed by the black there of Jordan Walker, another promising young runner, and the 2 runners in the rear, Alexander Bacalja and Sven Richter. They've got all the field to see, but they've got a good rhythm going, and probably at this stage, roughly 300 metres from the leader, Stefan Catalano, and it's 5 to go now for the Cool Cat Catalano. 2,000 metres to go for Stefan Catalano. Leads out, and as you can see, Cassie Hyam already had a victory here in the VAL this season, and she runs along very efficiently indeed and very strongly. So 5 laps to go for Cassie Hyam. Camilla Wishaw, with a new runner to our sport. She started off 400, she sits in 3rd. Then comes Anna McDonald in 4th position. 5th position goes Sean Quilty. And then the next group, Adam Parker, number 19, Phil Noden in the black and white, and Joshua Sape. He seems to be going okay in the pink. He looks pretty comfortable with under 2k to run. David Spence makes good ground. He came 3rd in that mile at Dalesford yesterday, and picking up some good form. Michael Priest sits on his back, and then a bunch of runners really making some good movement through the field. Alexander Bacalja in blue with under 2k to run. Sven Richter, the Stall 2 mile champion in yellow. Ian Burrows in the green, the AFL boundary umpire, and he's had success over the 2 mile distance, being followed in the black there by the promising young runner Jordan Walker, and then it's back to Craig Harris, Travis Longmuir, and everyone now with less 2Ks to run in the Victorian Cross Country League and Castlemaine foot and ankle 3200 metre handicap. So Stefan Catalano, he's out in new territory here. He's had some great success over 800 in the mile in the last couple of seasons, and Steph Catalano, he'll go through 4 laps to run, giving it his all there as Cassie Hyam, number 22, goes up to his shoulder with a mile to run. Cassie Hyam will be the new leader shortly as they pass the Castlemaine Football Netball Club Pavilion, and under 1 mile to run for Cassie Hyam. In 3rd placing Camilla Wishaw. Sean Quilty now passes Anna McDonald in 5th. Phil Noden in 6th. Joshua Sape 7th. Michael Priest 8th. 9th there is Adam Parker, and David Spence in the orange rounds off the top 10. In 11th with under a mile to go now is the blue Alexander Bacalja. He's followed by Sven Richter. They've been together all the way, the 2 back markers. They've broken away from Ian Burrows in the green, and with him the black there of Jordan Walker, and then we've got Scott there in the purple, and coming through Craig Harris Harris and Travis Longmuir in the green and white with 4 laps to run. So you can see over now on the far side of the track, coming around the top turn with about under 1,400 metres to run for Cassie Hyam, and she still runs along strongly. Very efficient runner, as you can see, and used to running long distances, and she's adapted that lovely little efficient stride pattern. She's out by a good margin now on Stefan Catalano, but she's the real change in the race coming from the back markers now. You can see it happening with the orange David Spence storming up the third, Michael Priest up to fourth. They're at the top of the home turn into the straight they go. It's really bunching with Cassie Hyam with 3 laps to run, probably still a good 50 metres in front of the orange David Spence. Michael Priest in third, number 29, Paul Wildy keeps pushing on, number 20, Phil Noted in the 5th placing in the black and white. Joshua Satan on pink and white, looks like he's got a bit to offer. Ben Richter in the yellow. Now he's broken away from the blue, Alex McAllister, and he's pushing on, looking for victory. Ben Richter, and remember he won the 2 mile at Storm last Easter, and he's looking a picture of fitness as well. He made the 800 final earlier today, so they're pretty tough, these customers. That's his 3rd run for the day. So into the back straight goes Alex McAllister as well. He's about 10th placing now, and I think they'll struggle for anyone else to get up from there. So let's turn around to the top bend. It's about 1 kilometre to run now for Cassie Hyam, and she leads still by about 30 or 40 metres. Now Michael Priest has pushed up to 2nd. David Spence was in 3rd, but in the twinkling of an eye, or close to it, Ben Richter has got around to take up 2nd placing and looking very smooth indeed. Mark Hipworth, train runner. So Cassie Hyam comes down and she'll get the 2 laps to go sign. And she's worked really hard by herself out in front and still maintaining good pace, but they are starting to come from the back. And the first runner is going to offer the challenge. It's going to be mighty hard to beat. He started off 120 metres, and that's Sven Richter. He's moving on beautifully. So Sven Richter about 5 metres now off Cassie Hyam with under 2 laps to go. Michael Priest, the Bendigo boy, always working hard, trying to hang on for dear life is Michael, and keeps working over the head down in 3rd. David Spence looks a bit tired as well in the orange. He took the field up with 4 laps to go, and in 5th place he's Phil Noden. Joshua Sate slowly but surely keeping the pace, and he's still got a bit left I think to get up into the placing. Then Alex McAllister in 7th, 8th placing Sean Quilty, then 9th Ian Burrows, and in 10th place in the black Jordan Walker. Down the back straight, 600 to run, and Sven Richter running comfortably out in front. Cassie Hyam still holding on to 2nd. Michael Priest, he's putting the head down and trying his darnest as he goes up to 2nd. Now the boy from Bendigo, he started from 150 metres, and he has now taken 2nd from Cassie Hyam. And Joshua Sate now timing his run well. He's pushed along. He looks like he's really got a chance to get that 2nd placing at the moment to Sven Richter. Even with a lap to go, looks like he's going to be mighty, mighty hard to beat. So down the home straight he goes with about 1 lap to run for Sven Richter, chasing the $700 first prize from the Victorian Cross Country League, Castlemaine Foot and Ankle Clinic. And he leads out. Joshua Sate moves up to 2nd. 3rd, Michael Priest. 4th, Cassie Hyam. 5th, David Spence. 6th, Phil Noden. 7th, Alex McAllister. 8th, Ian Burrows. 9th, Jordan Walker. And 10th is Sean Quilty with Adam Parker in the home straight, as is Anna McDonald and also Camilla Wishaw. So Sven Richter, where is he now? Well, he's already halfway down the back straight and sailing for home. He has got about a 40-metre lead on Joshua Sate. David Spence has pushed into 3rd from Cassie Hyam, who's still around, and Phil Noden starting to build up a head of steam as he goes into 4th placing in the black and white colour. Poor Michael Priest has seen it and called it a day, I think. He's given it his all, but he just can't go the distance this time. Alex McAllister into about 5th placing, still running on Ian Burrows in the green.
Which one's
Sven Richter starting to make his way for home, and let's give him a warm applause. He timed his run beautifully, really went for the mile mark, and Joshua Sate runs on in the pink and white very softly indeed, the Dalesford Miles winner, but still 50 metres to go for Sven Richter, and running from the mark of 120 metres. Sven Richter is going to take out the Victorian Cross Country League and Castlemaine Foot and Ankle Clinic 2 miles. Give him a warm round of applause. Great run by Joshua Sate for 2nd. 3rd will go to David Spence. 4th, the fabulous Phil Noden. Coming home well now young Jordan Walker from Ballarat for a great step. 6, Cassie Hine, who didn't wilt one bit. 7 to Phil Noden. 8 to Alex McCalsha. Sean Crooksey will come in 9th. And Michael keep pushing to that top 10 finish. Michael Priest. And he's just going to hold off Adam Parker, the other Bendigo runner. So they're the top 11 through the line. And give them a cheer and a bit of applause now as Anna McDonald comes through for 12th. And still running home hard, Camilla Wishaw for goes through the line now in 13th. So still finishing off now. We've got the purple coming through in Nicholas O'Connor and Stefan Catalano, and just in front of him Craig Harris are finishing off. I think their last run of the track will be Travis Longmuir. So keep your applause and support going for our runners. Well done to Craig finishing. And Stefan Catalano has been promised a few drinks by the McGarity table after completing the 2 mile, I've been told. Well, you better buy him a few. Well done, Stefan. And one more runner to finish, and that's Travis Longmuir. So we're going to get to the official placings. If you can keep off the track until Travis finishes, and we'll give you the placings now for the Victorian Cross Country League and Castlemaine Foot and Ankle Clinic 3,200 metre handicap.
Michael.
500 people just flooded to this hotel down the road. And they're
About to say, wait, he's running.
Well done, Trav.
Is there any more?
just flooded in.